Hi my friends, tonight we're making burritos. These burritos are special to us because the recipe comes from our friend Hector. These are burritos with refried beans and pork in a chile verde sauce. The sauce will be made out of tomatillos, green chilies, some cilantro, and we put it together with some cheese, and oh my god, you got to stick around to see how good they are. So I'll show you the steps. So I cut the meat in small little pieces. I'm gonna cover it with water, add some salt, add bay leaf, black pepper, clove, and garlic. The usual stuff I add when I cook pork. We're gonna add salt, black pepper, clove, garlic, and bay leaf. The meat has been cooking for around 30 minutes. This is the time where you would check for salt to see if you need to add some. Yep, it needs a little more. So we're gonna add it right now. And now we're gonna put our chiles and tomatillos to cook. We're gonna cook these until they're nice and soft. We're gonna blend these with cilantro and garlic. For this recipe, I like to use the white potatoes. I got about 4 or 5 in there. You will add as many as you like, or whatever potato that you like. It all works the same. We're gonna leave the potatoes in the bowl with water. That way they don't get black or oxidize until we're ready for them. Since the garlic is large, I'm gonna just add 2 large cloves of garlic to that amount of sauce. You add as much garlic as you like. We like garlic, but also the meat has garlic already, so I think 2 large ones would be enough. I'm also going to add a bunch of cilantro. I got this fresh cilantro from my garden, so it's extra delicious, and that's gonna be giving the sauce a green color plus a lot of flavor. I hope you can grow some of these in your garden like I do. Totally recommend it. Here goes the garlic. I'm gonna throw cilantro. Then we're gonna add the chiles and the tomatillos to make the sauce. We're gonna add some salt too. So I'll come back to show you how everything looks once we get these done. You see that? If you could just smell it. It's gonna be good. Only one way to know if we need to adjust garlic or salt or cilantro or whatever is to try it. So I don't think we need to do anything. It's spicy, garlicky, you can taste the cilantro. It's just waiting for the meat to marry. So that's next. I think the meat should be ready. It's been cooking for over an hour, and it looks like it is ready. It's falling apart already. And we don't want to overcook it because we still have to throw it in the cast iron pan to brown it a little bit before we add the sauce. So we're gonna do that now. So I got my favorite pan here on high heat. I added about a tablespoon of oil just to cover the bottom so the meat doesn't stick. Once I start transferring it over here, we're gonna leave the juice behind. We're just adding the meat so it gets brown before we add the sauce. Alright, so once we have the meat almost brown like that, we're gonna add our potatoes. So we start cooking with that fat. We're gonna remove the water that we had them on waiting for us. We're gonna add the potatoes right now. Gonna add some of that juice again. Even my dog is here. She can smell the meat a mile away. Hey, Chupupi, you want some? Yeah. Yum. You want some meat? What do you think, Chupupi? Are you ready for the sauce? Huh? What do you think? Are we ready for the sauce? Speak. Speak. Okay, we are ready. I'm gonna leave you another piece behind, okay? I know you don't like chili, so that will be your treat for being such a good girl. All the little pieces that got stuck to the pan are gonna be coming off, and now they're part of the sauce, and soon they will be part of the burrito. So I think all we gotta do is just wait for the potatoes to cook. We don't want these too saucy because we want to add them to the beans and the cheese, and we don't want to have it too watery when we add it to the burrito. So now that we added the sauce, the potatoes are not cooked yet. They're halfway there, so we're gonna help them by letting them cook in a slow heat now. You don't have to rush it. We're gonna cover it for around 10 minutes, and at that time the meat will be ready so we can start assembling our burritos. There you go. That will do it. So my beans are ready. I like to use nothing but Peruvian beans. What I do is I use corn oil. I fry some jalapenos, like this time I added 2 jalapenos in here. And then you add as much oil as you think you need for the amount of beans you have. You add your beans over the fried jalapenos, you mash it all together, and you have these amazing tasty beans. And we're gonna add Monterey Jack shredded cheese to the burritos. I don't like to use any other type because this is what Hector used to use, and I want to keep his recipe as I remember it. have it in low heat. I don't like to get them all burnt. So you reheat your tortilla, just a few seconds on each side until it's nice and flexible. You add your beans on the side of your tortilla, like that. You add cheese. We're using Monterey Jack. We're gonna add the meat with the green sauce and the potatoes. I really wish you could make some. And let me know how yours turned out. I know those are gonna be really good, and I can't wait for you to try them. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Having one already. If you can, save some of that green salsa and just add it to your burrito when you're eating it. All the cheese and everything is melty, and this is a good way to cool it off a little with some awesome salsa over it. They are good. Can't wait for you to try them. You're gonna love them. Until next time. Pretty good.